So in the previous video I introduced you to the concept of the demand curve, downward sloping. I've done this pretty much at 45 degrees, but there are various angles of demand curves that you can have, and those will be followed up in later videos. But I've tried to keep this one as simple as possible. The example I used in the previous video was that of yogurt. So we would normally have a title, the demand for yogurt, and we've got, if you've got a high price for yogurt, less will tend to be demanded, but as the price of yogurt falls, more will tend to be demanded. Another example you might use for this is maybe tickets to go and see your favourite band or favourite artist. If the tickets for that particular band are very, very expensive, less will tend to be demanded. But if the tickets tend to be relatively cheap, many more people will tend to demand them. So if you imagine your favourite band and the tickets were £1,000, there's probably a small number of people that might be able to afford to spend £1,000 to go and see the band that you're thinking of. But if the tickets were a tenner, then I think many people would want to buy those tickets, and they'd probably sell out very, very quickly. Now, what we haven't got on here is whether the supplier of those tickets is willing to sell those tickets at that price. And the demand curve doesn't tell you anything about the supplier's willingness to supply the product. It's purely down to the demand coming from the people that are actually demanding the product. So supply is a very different concept, which is covered in a later video.